back to another video and to this Fender Jaguar. So I'm finally going to get to try out a Jag. I've been meaning to try and get one in for a long time. It's not a traditional Jag, as you can tell by the humbucker. It's the Fender Player Jag from 2020, but nonetheless it is a Jag. So we'll go over the specs and then a few things I want to talk about with the guitar, and particularly with this humbucker and, well, humbuckers in general on Mexican Fenders. So body wise, you can see it's finished in this really cool Tide blue with the black pickguard. I'd probably prefer a tortoiseshell one on there, but it looks pretty modern and sleek, to be fair. And then fingerboard, it is Pal Ferro on these, and I've said before that I'm not a huge fan of Pal Ferro, just because it's 50-50 on what you get. This one is one of the nicer ones, you know, it's nice and dark, it's not as scratchy, but some of them look and feel like terracotta. They're just really hit and miss, but you know, lucky on this one. I'll just show you the headstock there as well. Normal Fender machine heads, maple neck. The carve of the neck is probably a little bit slimmer than a Player Series Strat, but in its curve itself it's quite similar. Really comfy neck. Fender always do a great job of their neck carves, to be fair. You know, controls wise, you've got, it's sort of like a Telecaster layout here, so you've got bridge, both or neck on a three-way, and then up here is the coil split for the humbucker. You know, really simple controls. Whilst we're on the humbucker, I just want to put something out. Some people, well, a lot of people in fact, ask me, should they get a HSS Player Strat? You know, they ask me in person or on the channel, and I actually always say no, because for me, all of the Mexican Fender humbucker guitars that I've tried, Fender ones that is, the humbucker's just never right. There's a really odd, dark, weird tonality to them. I'm going to put a sound example in now to show you, and then I'll sort of finish off what I mean. So hopefully in that sound example there, you kind of got the gist of what I mean, and they've all sounded like that. All of the ones that I've tried, the humbuckers just don't do it for me. There's no, I'm sure they'll work for some genres, but for me, it doesn't do it. And on a Strat, that's why I brought it up. The split position doesn't quite make up for, you know, just having a normal SSS Strat. However, with this Jag, the split position works really well. You know, it does a pseudo single coil bridge really well. So in all the sound examples, I'm going to be ignoring the full humbucker and just treating it like two single coils in all the positions, because like I said, you know, the humbucker thing just isn't really for me. If you like it, then fair enough. The last thing to touch on, I suppose, would be the Tremolo system. And in fairness, I haven't had a huge deal of time to get used to this Jag, but the Trem system is very stable, very nice to use, you know, really top marks. I would trust that in a live situation to go back and tune. I will give it a hammering on the examples and show you, you know, that it is a stable system. So yeah, top marks for that really. And in the sound examples, I'm not going to be doing any Johnny Marr. Reason for that is because the Johnny Marr Jag is something that I've wanted in my own guitars for a long time, and hopefully this year I'll get one. We'll save it for that video, because obviously it will be more sort of appropriate for that video. But there we go then, that's the sort of overall specs and my sort of thoughts on this Jaguar. All links down below as usual, and we'll get onto the sound examples. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.